Okay, gentlemen, belt lines on both sides are good. I gave your instructions in the back. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up. Back to your corner, gentlemen.
In Andy
They're
Ruiz.
not used to that, and if you slip to your right, you can come back with a counter over their missed left hand.
Ortiz able to duck under a right hand there. Ortiz is the first southpaw that Andy Ruiz has faced as a professional, so this is new territory for him.
Oh, he said Andy Ruiz said he really paid a price in sparring for the first, couple of weeks. He was getting tagged, and he finally figured it out. So he's comfortable with the left.
Slugfest KO, getting a win over Charles Martin. It's funny, you can see we've gotten used to a heavy version of Andy Ruiz. Gets driven back by that left hand from King Kong. Hard shot, hardest of the fight so far here in the first round by Luis Ortiz. That's round one. In that fight with Charles Martin, excuse me, and I'll tell you, with some tense moments there as Luis was dropped twice in that fight. Round number two, a slow opening round here. This heavyweight clash. Two guys who will box, but will throw heavy leather.
So he's controlling Ruiz.
Well, and if you saw earlier, Ruiz tried to step outside of Luis Ortiz's lead foot, and it looked real sloppy. They kind of tripped on each other. So this is the problem with fighting southpaws. It's very awkward.
Nice boxing by Luis Ortiz, by the way, as you see him. Oh, down he goes! Hey, here! Ruiz's hands are that fast.
That's it. He's quick.
6, 7, 8, 9. You okay? Come here. You want to go? Let's go.
Veteran fighter, able to get up at the count of 9, but that's how fast Andy Ruiz is, and now Ortiz is on very shaky legs once again.
2, 3.
Yep.
At this age, any punch he gets hit with right now in the head, his legs are gonna.
Ruiz a right hand again. I mean, Ruiz is remarkable. He's barely landed any shots, and he's got Ortiz almost out already.
Yeah, but that first one that hurt him and knocked him down really hurt him bad. Good counter by Ortiz.
Ortiz firing back hard.
Wobbly now.
It's a slow opening round, but not here in round number 2. Ruiz tries the hook.
I think Andy Ruiz.
Missed those shots. Ruiz able to get under that left hand, and again.
Ruiz's takeouts, 28 knockouts.
Ortiz looks like he's lining them up.
Watch those hands.
They're throwing bombs. There's no question. You can see his lower body are not in sync.
You're exactly right.
Gentlemen, listen to the bell.
Right hand by Ruiz, but eats a shot as well. This is what we thought would happen.
Wow.
Not exactly. Conquered Anthony Joshua at Madison Square Garden. And remember how Joshua was viewed at that point in time. And Ruiz came in as a quick ability that he just had to stay back. Tua wasn't that type of guy. Tyson wasn't that type of guy. How about facing a fighter like this, like Ruiz?
No, I haven't faced a fighter like that yet. Come to him, then him come to you.
Long jab from distance by Ortiz. It's a good point because Ruiz's 2 losses have come to Anthony Joshua, who again danced the night away in Saudi Arabia, and Joseph Parker, who's a tall heavyweight who kept
for a little man, he's got quick hands, and he's moving well for a guy his size. I think he's lining Ortiz up for that right hand.
Looks reasonably comfortable from this distance.
That's right. Look, I've often said it. I say Andy Ruiz has really fast hands, but he's got slower feet. It's
a good point. Threw one there to the breadbasket. Once again, Ortiz looks a little more comfortable. Obviously, hurt him so bad. Things slow down a bit here in round number 5. Cobra is poised to strike, and there it is. Nice combination, though, from Luis Ortiz. He's having a good round. And against Arreola, it was one thing. Against Ortiz, it's very different. Just a very different package he's facing in front of him now. Good right hand there by Ruiz. Even he's only had 3 punches connected on him in this whole round.
Good left hand by Ortiz.
We are halfway through. Slapping left hand. You can, Ortiz says take.
How often do you see Andy Ruiz back up?
Very rare.
Yeah, well, how often do you see Andy Ruiz against a southpaw?
Well, yeah. Well, hey, listen, you know, you're not going to get any argument out of me. They're the most difficult guys on the planet to fight.
Yeah. Sweat goes flying from the head of Ortiz.
Luis Ortiz an opportunity to measure him all the time.
Yeah.
He's the one with his hand out all the time, and Andy Ruiz has got his hand back. So
there's a right hand. Ortiz is backed up.
But that's, see, now Andy Ruiz is starting to paw with his jab. That's what he's got to do to measure him.
Whacks him with the right hand again. He's got dangerous is, and down goes Ortiz.
Right on top of his head.
I'm not overly impressed, and then he will impress you greatly, very quickly.
Andy Ruiz, what got him that good knockdown was using a jab.
They exchange now. That's in Ruiz's favor.
And he can like that. He should be doing that and then throw that right hand because he's been landing it.
Able to pop him at that distance.
Ortiz is only throwing one jab. He needs to throw two.
Hard body shot. Right hand really landed hard in the breadbasket.
That's what Lennox was talking about. Right hand to the body.
Yeah.
Didn't want to leave you out. Round number 9, and a fight that has lacked sustained fireworks, but plenty of hard-hitting action. Ruiz opens with a hard right hand.
No.
Oh, right hook.
That's right, hey.
Was that a slip, or did he get...
That's what the corner asked for Andy Ruiz to get there when you get close enough. Throw that right hand. That's
possible. It could go the distance and go to the judges. Larry Hazard, how do you have it?
Oh, I got Ruiz ahead.
1-2. Follow in, another 1-2 by Ortiz. Never land with the left hand.
He's way behind in this fight right now, and that he really needs to put a hurt, drop Andy Ruiz or knock him out, or he's going to lose this fight if it goes to a decision.
Point. Misses there at the belt.
Whatever weight he fights at, he's a dangerous dude.
And I agree with that. He's definitely dangerous. His man packs him.
Lennox, I think you make a legitimate point. He's a little slower, and it makes a difference. Even though this is the weight that he was when there's action, when they get after each other, but there wasn't that round.
And you can tell Andy Ruiz is marked up under. Oh, good right hand by Ruiz. He's sneaky, man, with that right hand. Turned out a few headbutts to boot.
Yeah.
But that's inevitable with southpaw and right hand.
Big right hand by Ruiz. That rocked Ortiz. Somehow he was able to eat it. Now a body shot drives Ortiz back. Impressive very quickly. That left eye's closing up on Luis Ortiz. Can Andy Ruiz close the show? Big man in front of him.
Ortiz shouldn't be standing right in front of him like that.
Tries the right hand again. It's kind of like a rolling blackout here in LA at 100 degrees. Ortiz moving forward now, trying to make it. If he's won some of these rounds, he'll need a knockout.
This could be his undoing, though, going after it.
But you got to get after it, don't you?
You do.
He does. He has to do something. He has to go for broke right now.
This is bravery at its finest because he's been beaten, knocked down, hurt, and he's still going after trying to win. I mean, that's bravery.
Good uppercut there by Ortiz. Lennox has been looking for that.
And he's got a minute 20 to do it.
Yeah, left hand. And again, left hand. It's finding.
Man, is he trying? He is trying.
Well, that's what he needs to do. He needs to... Oh. This is where the uppercut needs to go.
Still love to close the show. Ortiz running out of time. Wow, there's a good left hand. He's got 15 seconds. Right hand by Ruiz.
DC heavyweight world title eliminator, the destroyer, Andy Ruiz.
Scorecards were telling, though, fellas, in that Ortiz won a bunch of rounds and made that close. Those are 3 knockdowns.